cracking with the gente? Before I even start the video, I just want to say happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody that celebrates it. And if you don't, I would advise you to just stay home if you're in San Jose, at least, or the places that celebrate it big. Because the traffic is gonna be crazy today. If you don't gotta go out, I would just say stay home. Because I'm telling you right now, even if you DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that good stuff, you're gonna deal with traffic. Nah, but I I do want to say one thing though. I want to apologize for my last video because that video I made it and I didn't even listen back to the whole thing. I made it and I uploaded it. So I didn't catch that I said you know what I mean and you know what I'm saying about 1,000 times. I didn't catch it. So I do apologize. That's just the way that I talk. I do, I realize that it doesn't sound very proper, and like I said, I do apologize, but I was just being real. You know what I'm saying? I was just shooting from the hip on that video. I had no plans to make it. It was just something that I saw, and I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my views off of this, cause I know I'm gonna get my views off of this, and you know what I mean? Again, I did say it, cause it is the way I talk. But with that being said, let's just get into the topic of the video. Today's topic is gonna be two. Um, One, in general, how is it in San Jose on Cinco de Mayo? And two, how is it for an upstate Sureño outside on Cinco de Mayo? So first, I'll start off by saying Cinco de Mayo, it's its own culture in San Jose. It's not really about Mexicans. Let's just be honest. I hate to burst people's bubbles. Cinco de Mayo is not about Mexican pride. Because at the end of the day, if you know the true meaning, it has nothing to do with Mexicans as a whole. It's just the Battle of Puebla. So, in my opinion, it's the day for people to get faded, to get drunk, and people to tear some stuff up. And to have a good time. Don't get me wrong, it's to have a good time as well. And hey, bro, I'm watching the video. Whoever that dude is that's dragging the Mexican flag on the floor, you deserve a DP from both sides. Nah, I'm playing, but so yeah, like I said, it's a beautiful day. There's gonna be a bunch of families outside. There's gonna be a bunch of beautiful cars. There's lowriders, muscle cars, even little Hondas, lowrider bikes, all kinds of things. You're whatever you like, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see some bad whips. The women are outside Cinco de Mayo, shaking what their mama gave them. Um, it's a good day. It's a good day to just have a good time, spend it with friends and family. Some people are cruising, some people are barbecuing, other people are acting a fool. There's a lot of things about Cinco de Mayo that makes it beautiful, but that's in the daytime. In the nighttime, you're gonna have those people that ruin it for everybody. And even in the daytime, don't get me wrong, in the daytime too, but in the nighttime, it's more probable that it's gonna happen. Those people that they get the liquid courage, or the people that just know they have the numbers, so they start acting a fool. Because let's be honest, everybody has those people that alone you're scary, but when you're around 10, 20, 100, 1,000 people, man, you're the sickest, most downest, most. You're that dude at that point. But again, you're gonna see people burning out, people just the side shows, the cruising, people being parked on the side so people can look at the whips, take pictures, take videos. Like I said, it's San Jose in general on Cinco de Mayo is one of those things that if you like that type of party, that type of scenery, San Jose you gotta visit. You know what I'm saying? I know LA and San Diego are really big with Cinco de Mayo as well. I believe, if I'm wrong, call me an idiot in the comments, but I do believe that those are like the three main cities in California that really do it big. But hey, if you know King and Story, San Jose, the East Side, that's where you know what I mean. That's where history is. That's home base. But so yeah, that's in general. That's in general how it is for Cinco de Mayo in San Jose. So now let's get into the nitty gritty. what people really want to hear, how it is for upstate Sureños in San Jose. And before I get into the topic of that too, let me just mention right now, um, everything I say, don't take it as disrespect. I'm being realistic on both sides, both the upstate Sureños and the Norteños. I'm just being honest. If you take it as disrespect, I do apologize, but I'm being transparent. So I'm gonna start with the homies, the Southsiders, the upstate Sureños. Cinco de Mayo for an upstate Sureño, it's it's never gonna be ideal to represent on those days because if you think about it, it's not only a bunch of Northerners from San Jose outside. There's Northerners from cities around San Jose. You got people from the 209, from the 559, from the 707, the 510, all of the Bay Area, or not. Well, a good piece of the Bay Area will come to San Jose to celebrate Cinco de Mayo because again, it gets cracking in San Jose. As well as the Valley. People from the 209 will come down to San Jose. People from the 559 will come to the 408. People from Gilroy, the surrounding areas. So there are gonna be a lot of Northerners on Cinco de Mayo. That is not. It's no secret. It's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the streets are gonna be flooded with red. That's just the reality of things. So you're not gonna see any upstate Sureños with, what I'm saying, a blue Pendleton and some blue Chucks, blue Cortezes, blue Reeboks, a blue sweater, blue hat. Like that's just not gonna happen. Let's be realistic. And again, that's not to disrespect the homies. It's not to talk down. It's just not smart. That's like me telling a northerner, go out to LA to Whittier Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? Whip your Mongolian and have the Welga bird flag around you and like things like that. Things that show that you're a northerner out there. It's the same thing as the homies doing it out here. Let's just be realistic. And again, I know some people are not gonna like to hear that, but I'm just being transparent with everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat and lie and tell you, oh yeah, the homies are outside all day, every day, whoop de whoop. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it goes. Um, but I will say this: the homies do go out. Me personally, I've been out on Cinco de Mayo a few times. It's not an everyday, every year thing for me. Cause for one, I'll just be honest with you guys, lowriders are not my thing. I like muscle cars, and yes, there are muscle cars out, but the scenery is usually gonna be lowriders. So, again, let's just be realistic. The homies do go out. Are they flying colors? Are they with the blue bandanas and whatnot, with the neighborhood on their backs or their sweaters and whatnot? Probably not. Don't get me wrong. There are the homies that are nuts that are gonna do that, but in all reality, it's not gonna be common. I have seen some weenies that go out on Cinco de Mayo and they're flamed up to fit in. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen that. Um, but at the same time, I have seen the homies that really don't care and they really do rock their neighborhoods on the sweaters and the jackets and really flag what they bang, and it's not smart. I'm not gonna glorify it. It's not smart. I'm not gonna say I ever done it. I don't think I've ever been out on Cinco de Mayo with a blue Pendleton I have worn a blue T-shirt, but I mean, I was younger, whatever. But again, it's not to glorify anything. It's not to make me seem hard or down or nothing. It was stupid of me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Um, but so yeah, let's like I said, just being realistic and transparent. No, the homies are not really out on Cinco de Mayo in San Jose because it's not smart. Um, the Northerners. I'm gonna say this, and again, no disrespect. It's just me being honest. You are gonna have the Northerners. The number games are big though at that day. That's the day that you're gonna see a Huelga bird on every single street you pass. That's just honest. But with the numbers also comes those. I wanna. I'll say it like this. It's those wannabes that they don't really. They're not gonna dress the way they dress on Cinco de Mayo any other day of the year. You know, like let's just be honest. Cinco de Mayo is the only time of the year besides maybe September. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. But September 16th, um, you will see the Huelga bird again, maybe. and that's as of more recently. I didn't really see that growing up, but um, yeah, you're not gonna see that very often. It's not something that uh people do. And again, that's not trying to downplay anything, but usually the cats that are all flamed up on Cinco de Mayo and like doing the most, um, they really won't do that any other day of the year. And that's just me. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, I don't see it happening. It's a numbers game, so that's the day that you're gonna wear whatever you want to wear and you're gonna represent the hardest because nothing's gonna happen. There's too many families outside. There's too many of your own kind for anything to really happen. And don't get me wrong, things do happen. They're usually, I don't want to say usually, but no, yeah, let's just say usually. There's usually a bunch of fights. There's people getting stuck, people getting clapped at. All you gotta do is look up San Jose Cinco de Mayo and the M word for or the H word. If you guys catch my drift, just look that up. You're gonna see that there's violence on Cinco de Mayo. Whether it's red on red, whether it's the homies against the northerners, the northerners against the homies, people's cars getting messed up, all that good stuff. You know. So again, Cinco de Mayo, beautiful day to be out, with your family or just the scenery. If you want to see some booty shaking, just be careful because there are some transformers out there. um, nah, I'm just throwing jokes out there. But hey, man, with that being said, I just wanted to throw this video out there for Cinco de Mayo again. If you're celebrating, happy Cinco de Mayo. Don't get too tore up. Well, I mean, you can do what you want. It's the weekend at the end of the day. Um, and if I said what I mean 1,000 times in this video, I do apologize again. Again, I'm just shooting it from the hip. It's just something that I wanted to talk about. It wasn't planned. Um, and I notice I do say a lot, so I got to work on that as well. But like I said, with that being said, I appreciate you guys' time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your people. You know what I mean? Let them know, hey man, this fool's not he's not so bad. And oh, and I forgot. The goal is to make it out the hood, not stay in it. So don't hate when people make it out. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.